Hello, friends! Sorry that we are half hour behind. Know that we said 9 p.m. and it is now 9:30. But we ran behind with some special things that you will find out in a couple of months about. Until then, Scufflemoss promised stories. He also promised a Q&A. So, let's do this thing. Tonight's stories, we have Are You My Mother? And Spooky Old Tree with the Berenstain Bears. Very cool. So, before we get started, and while people start coming into this, let's go over some of these Q&A questions that Scufflemoss accumulated just the other day. We're going to start off with a question from Catherine Bruce in the UK. She asks, do you have any plans to record any music? And the answer to that is yes. That is coming, and you will find that out soon enough. But for now, just enjoy a story. Do you plan to take your story writing any further? Yup. You will find out about that as well. We have the stories that we did back in season 1 of Storytime that Scufflemoss wrote, like Saucer Saucer, or for instance, Mark, Ant, and Tony. Those two stories are ones that we will eventually catalogue into a book, and then we will put it out for publish. If you could keep 3 items with you for life, what would they be? Infinite bun. Just bun that you take bite, and it become big again. And iPhone with charger as like one complete thing, so that it's like you plug in and you still have phone. Plus then you get musics. Musics is very important. And the third thing would be a lighter, because it is very important to have fire. You never know when you need fire. Even for a forest troll who could catch fire, because that would be bad. So, another one, what is your all-time favorite movie? This is a very difficult question, because Scufflemoss love movies. One of their favorite movies is Lilo and Stitch. Beautiful tale of sisterly love. Some people would say that Frozen is the best story of sisterly love. No, Lilo and Stitch. So we will say that, but Lilo and Stitch is best movie. And do trolls wear clothes when they live in the forest? Nope. They do not. If you meet a troll in the forest, run away. Because if it is forest troll, Root will kill you. You do not want that. For real. Anthony Thompson says, where are you from? Well, Anthony, Scufflemoss is from Forest. It is somewhere in between Russia and Germany. He not know the exact location because Scufflemoss lived there for a long, long time. And it's, you know, when you are born somewhere, you do not actually know where you are from until you are told. So, Scufflemoss not actually know exactly where, he just have a general idea. Anthony also asks, do you like smoking herb? Are we talking about rosemary, or or like oregano. Know which kind of herb you are talking about, Anthony. But you know, Mainichi de smoku kudasai. So, no, CBD is okay. Another question from Matthew Olson. Do you remember your first bond? The answer to that is absolute. There was this time that Scufflemoss was in the forest and he was chasing this bee. And the bee led out to this clearing. And there was this big box. And in the box, there were bun. Scufflemoss had never seen bun before. He go into the box, he take bite. It was sweet, glorious rapture. But since then, they call that history. So, now that we've answered half of the questions, let's read a book. So, I'm going to ask you, and Caretaker will let us know which one. But do you want? Are you my mother? Or the spooky old tree? It's your choice. This is your bedtime story after all. Which one do you want first? Do we need to ask Declan? Hey Declan! When you are done being crushed by flies, which one do you want? Spooky old tree? Or are you my mother? Spooky old tree it is! So, we have the Bernstein Bears and the Spooky Old Tree by Stan and John Bernstein. It is a bright and early book for beginning readers. 3 little bears with one light, with one with a stick and one with a rope. Here they are. 1 bear, 2 bear, 3 bear, none. And spooky bird. Here, have a look. A spooky old tree. 1 bear, 2 bear, 3 bear, and 3 birds. Oh, 6 birds. Wow, this tree is really getting spooky. Do they dare go into that spooky tree? Oh, here they are, the 3 bears. And the spooky tree, as you can see here. It has a mouth and eyes. Such a spooky tree. Scufflemoss has known a tree like this. It was not very friendly. It had bees. Bees, they sting you with their butts. Not pleasant. Yes, they dare. Oh, they just went into the hole. Like, as you see here. They see the hole in the moat. They went down into it. This is getting exciting. 3 little bears. 1 with a light, 1 with a stick, and 1 with a rope. Light, stick, rope. There are also frogs in this tree. Look, frogs. Very neat. twisty old stair. What? Wait. This is a tree. Why is there a stair inside the tree? This is getting intense. There are also alligators inside the tree. And, that is actually kind of scary. Do they dare go up that twisty old stair? Going to go ahead and predict the book. Yes, they dare. They dare go up the stair to fear of scare. Dang! That's metal. Huh. The crocodile jump up and get them. Jeez. Stunned John Bernstein Bear trying to kill their own characters too early in the book. 3 little bears, one with a light, one with a stick, and one with the shivers. Oh! Because they lost the rope. So now, the only thing that he have is the shivers. But have the shivers because crocodile tried to eat. But now it look like tree leads into house. How they go from tree to suddenly they in house? John and Stan, what are you thinking? Oh, a giant key, a moving wall. Where is this story going? Look at the key. They turn the key, the wall opens. This is some Scooby-Doo stuff. Oh, what's next? Zoinks! Look out for the Scooby snacks! We need to eat them all. Oh, Bun is better than Scooby snack. Hands down. Caretaker, do not give that face. You know that it is. Will the 3 little bears go through that wall? Do they dare go in to that spooky old hall? Oh, it is definitely spooky. Here they are. There is a knight. What are they doing in this? Why would a tree become a house? Oh, that is weird. If you look closely, there are roots going in or out of a fireplace. Isn't that a little weird? Wonder what's going to happen next. So, do you think they dare? Pretty sure that they do. Because, yes, they do. And then there is this, the suit of armor is trying to cut them. This book is actually a lot more scary than originally thought. Not exactly good for a bedtime story. Hope that none of you get nightmares tonight. Oh, 3 little bears. 1 with a light, and 2 with the shivers, because one of them lost the stick. No rope, no stick, all they have is light. Time to make other prediction. The one with the light is going to lose it when he uses it. John and Stan Bernstein, what are you thinking? So, we go from 3 little bears, 1 with a light, 2 with the shivers, to suddenly, giant sleeping bear! Oh! Do they dare go over the giant sleeping bear? Problem is, well, do they dare? Well, they came into the tree. They climbed the stair. They went through the wall. And into the hall. So, logic would say, of course, they went over the giant sleeping bear and he wake up. Oh! Oh! Is he going to lose his light? 3 little bears without a light, without a stick, without a rope, and all with the shivers. How will they ever get out of there? Oh, well, they are bears. This is also bear. Logic would say they could, oh, 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 and then they are going to be able to talk. So they go up a ladder, through the floor, down a, wait, there is a slide in the tree, and out a door. This is Piglet's house. You know, Piglet from Winnie the Pooh. Because Piglet lives in a giant tree. And for some reason, it's... what were they thinking? Three little bears running so fast. Out the door. To their own tree. Which is just down the street. That bear is going to come and tell their mother on them. Don't mess with bears. Scofflemoss messed with a bear once. We'll not go into that. You will hear that story another time. But for some reason they are home at last. And now the house does not have a flashlight. Mother lost a flashlight. Never send your children out unless you are with them, or else you will lose your flashlight and your rope and your stick. You could get another stick, but rope is a little harder to come by. And flashlight with batteries is also very difficult. So, that was interesting. But let's move on to more questions, shall we? Yes, that would be a lot of fun. Back to a question by Catherine Bruce. If forest trolls live in the forest, where do they go on holiday? Disneyland. We like rides too. Of course, they don't like forest troll. So, forest troll don't go on vacation. But if we could, it would be Disneyland. Want to put these on? Little hint as to what we were doing tonight. Some of you may have seen a guest that we had here. It's going to be a lot of fun. Look out for this in March. Alright. So, what is the song of your people? Oh! That is the song of the people. But really, the song of the people is you've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. When the road gets rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said. Boy, you've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. Some other folks looks might be a little bit stronger than I am, bigger and smarter too. Baby, but none of them would ever love you the way I do. It's me and you, boy. And when the years go by, the friendship will never die. You're going to see it's our destiny. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. Oh, do 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 do. Yeah. So that is a good song from these people. What is your favorite and most effective de-stressing technique? Video games. Scuffle must play the PlayStation 4. Most recently, he also played World of Warcraft. Can you guess what race Scuffle must play? Yeah, troll. Oh, for real, like, actually. Yeah, but most importantly, the reason why we are going to only do a couple of these story times this month is because on January 29th, Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, and apparently that game has been waiting for like 15 years. So we're going to take another break and play Kingdom Hearts 3 all the way through. All the way. Oh, so, another question from Catherine. What is your all-time epic karaoke number? That is a hard one, but it have to be Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin. That is one of the first rock songs that Scufflemus heard. He fell in love with it, and he can sing it pretty well, but you know, Forest Roll. Yeah. There was this one time, and this is on YouTube if you want to check it out, but Scufflemus went to do karaoke, and he sang the Styx song, Lady. You know, Lady! From the moment I saw you. That one. That is also a good one. But for real, Stairway to Hell. We're going to go to a question by Cody C. Engel, who, by the way, he's watching. Hey, what's up, Cody? Oh, we're going to do your question now. Do treat rolls come from egg or from seed? That is actually a very good question. And now you are all going to get the birds and the bees of forest rolls. So gather your young ones around and let Scufflemus ruin life for them. When a mommy forest troll and a daddy forest troll love each other very much, they do not have genders. Instead, they have root that come out of their chest. Now, this root, it have teeth. It also have very poisonous pollens that, if you inhale it, psychoactive, drives you insane. You hear the whispers of the old gods, and you die. So, imagine two forest trolls intertwining their roots like this, and they die. They die. For real. This is why there are no more forest trolls. They literally mated to death. But after an incubation period in the corpses of these parents, a seed drops out, and it goes into the ground, and it grows eventually into a baby forest troll that pops out from the ground. And then you have Scufflemoss. So, that is the birds and the bees of forest trolls. Do not touch root. Just period. Do not touch root. You will die. So we're going to do one more question by Catherine. Actually, we'll hold off on this one until after our last story. Instead, Magdalena Perry, she asked earlier, how old is Scufflemoss? Scufflemoss did not know how old he was until last year. He had his spawning day on March 24th, yes, that is Scufflemoss' birthday. And that was a great day. But he also found out his age. Scufflemoss is 229 years old. Do you believe that? You probably do not. But it is the truth. Scufflemoss very old. So, very old and never had the opportunity of, that thing, the birds and the bees. It's not a good thing or else Scufflemoss would be dead. So enough about that. We're going to read Are You My Mother? By P.D. Eastman. I need to take these off so we can see. Little baby bird, mommy bird. Very cute. Are You My Mother? Written and illustrated by P.D. Eastman. Dedicated to my mother. Oh. A mother bird sat on her egg. This is what birds do. They have egg, and then they sit on it. The egg jumped, startling mother. Oh, oh, she said. My baby will be here. He will want to eat. That is a good mother. She's ready to prepare for her new coming child. I must get something for my baby bird to eat, she said. I will be back. So, away she went. There she goes, flying away. The egg jumped. It jumped. It jumped. It jumped. Out came the baby bird. Just like that. Where is my mother? He said. He looked for her. Oh, little bird not know where mother is. Fun fact about ducks. Ducks, they imprint themselves on whoever they see first. So if a duckling were to hatch and you are the first thing it sees, you would be its mother. It will follow you around. This is going to be a sad book. He looked up. He did not see her. He looked down. He did not see her. There he is. I will go and look for her, he said. So away he went. Another fun fact. Baby birds cannot fly. As soon as they hatch, they are covered in sticky goo. They do not have feathers. So if this were to happen in real life, this bird would be dead. Would hit the ground, would be dead. Oh, Scufflemoss has actually cared for baby birds before. Oh, it fell out of tree, he saw it on ground. He picked it up, and mother never took it back. So Scufflemoss had to care for it until it was ready to fly away. But that was a whole nother story of teaching bird how to fly, given that Scufflemoss does not know how to fly. Down out of the tree he went. Down, down, down. It was a long way down. There he goes. Oh! Down there. The baby bird could not fly. Though. He could not fly. But he could walk. Now I will go find my mother, he said. He did not know what his mother looked like. He went right by her, and he did not see her. There she is. She's getting warm. You know, being good mother and trying to feed her child. He came to a kitten. Are you my mother? He said to the kitten. The kitten just looked and said, well, it did not say a thing. Because it is cat. Cats and birds do not actually understand each other. Have you ever seen a cat who looks at a bird? It's kind of like chirping. Scufflemoss actually have another fact for you. Cats do not actually meow. They developed this type of language of meowing through talking to humans, or rather through mimicking what humans say. So cats, they learned that babies cry when they want something. So cats developed a new way of speaking. It is like meow, you know, that kind of thing. But really, cats chirp, for real. So the sound that they make when they are looking at birds is closer to actual cat language. This is real, yes, it is fact. The kitten was not his mother, so he went on. Then he came to a hen. Are you my mother? He said to the hen. No, said the hen. No, this makes sense, because hen is also fowl, it is bird. It can speak to bird. Not really. We don't know that. We don't. The kitten was not his mother. The hen was not his mother. So the baby bird went on. I have to find my mother, he said. But where? Where is she? Where could she be? Not kitten, not hen. Then he came to a dog. Are you my mother? He said to the dog. I am not your mother. I am a dog, said the dog. And that is correct. But dog could be nice. At least it didn't eat the baby bird. The kitten was not his mother. The hen was not his mother. The dog was not his mother. So the baby bird went on. No, he came to a cow. Moo. Oh, cows are good about animals. There is also this, wanna call it theory, but there is scientific evidence behind it that the meat industry is partially or mostly to blame for the greenhouse gas effect that encircles the planet. Because we raise so many cows, and the cows fart a lot. Gas, they eat a lot of grass, and it gives them gas. So, these are the cow farts are going to destroy the world. Are you my mother? He said to the cow. How could I be your mother? Said the cow. I am a cow. Yeah, for real. The kitten and the hen were not his mother. The dog and the cow were not his mother. Did he have a mother? Oh, he's all alone. Next thing you know, he's going to come up to Forest Troll and say, are you my mother? And Scufflemoss will say, no, but I could be. And Scufflemoss would pick up a little bird and hold him like gently. And we would watch Netflix and eat popcorns. Bird, you need to come to Scufflemoss. I did have a mother, said the baby bird. I know I did. I will have to find her. I will. I will! He is determined. Good. No, the baby bird did not walk. He ran! Then he saw a car. Could that thing be his mother? No, it could not. The baby bird did not stop. He ran on and on. Did you know that there is a theory that the movie Cars is actually the sequel to the movie A Bug's Life? Check it out. Fun stuff. Now he looked away, way down. He saw a boat. There she is, said the baby bird. He called out to the boat, but the boat did not stop. He looked way, way up, and he saw a plane. Here I am, mother, he called out, but the plane did not stop. The plane went on. Just then, the baby bird saw a big thing. This must be my mother. There she is, he said. There is my mother. That big thing is like a tractor. It is digging up dirt. If you see one of these things, do not approach it. They are very dangerous. You can see here that they have teeth. He ran right up to it. Mother! Mother! Here I am! He said to the big thing. But the big thing just said, snort! Oh, you are not my mother, said the baby bird. You are a snort. I have to get out of here. See, it is snort. But the baby bird could not get away. The snort went up. It went way, way up. Went up, went up. Went the baby bird. There is a snort. But no, where was the snort going? Oh, oh, oh! What is this this not going to do to me? Get me out of here! Oh, look, it is taking him away. Oh, that is scary. Just then, the snort came to a stop. Oh. Where am I? Said the baby bird. I want to go home. I want my mother. Oh, the poor bird just want to go home. Scufflemoss want to go home too. Misty forest. Oh. Oh. Then something happened. The snort put that baby bird right back in the tree. The bird was home. Good. That is better. Jeez, what a roller coaster ride this book has been. Just then, the mother bird came back to the tree. Do you know who I am? She said to her baby. There you are. It's kind of cute that mother is wearing a kerchief on her head. Baby bird said, yes, I know who you are, said the baby bird. You are not a kitten. You are not a hen. You are not a dog. You are not a cow. You are not a boat or a plane or a snort. You are a bird, and you are my mother. Scufflemoss is going to do this with Danklin. Just going to, cuddle together. We're going to just cuddle together and cry. Because the book was so sad. But at least it had a happy ending. Oh, I have to put this on to cover Forest Throw tears. Oh, dead. But yeah. Oh, Declan, my son. Oh, you may not be a bird, or a cat, or a dog, or living because you are an inanimate object. But Scufflemoss love you just the same. Just like Scufflemoss love you, Franz. Oh, Franz. We finished. Are you my mother? Oh. And now we're ready for the last question from Catherine Bruce. Oh. How's your health? Are you feeling any better or less exhausted? Saved this question for last because it is an important question. Scufflemoss is feeling better, for sure. From time to time still struggle, but it is getting better. And the thing that is making him feel better is knowing that Franz are there. That Franz still remembers Scufflemoss. And that Franz want to see Scufflemoss. So, yes, to answer your question, Catherine, yes, Scufflemoss is feeling better. And we are going to do much more. And Franz, we'll see you again next week. Around the same time, 9:30ish. Because we're going to have guests again. And we're going to have to attend to the guests first. And maybe those guests might want to stick around. We'll see. Maybe they will help us read. So, caretaker, get ready to hit that button. Because until next time, friends, keep on scuffling.